What up, guys? Jason Guyman here with King of Pressure Wash. I know I'm a little late, but it's better late than never. And I kind of got stuck in a meeting, and that's why I'm a little late. And so tonight, I want to just talk a little bit about how you can dominate Google. What are some things you can do to help you get free leads, right? That's the goal. How do we get free leads? And that is what I want to talk about. How do we get free leads? Where to get free leads? What can we do to get free leads? And so I know a lot of times we don't think of it this way. It does take time, but it is definitely something that is worth it in the end. And so tonight, I'm mostly going to be talking about the Google My Business. And so I know I've talked about it in the past. And so for January 2024 and moving forward, I am probably going to go with Slacker. I'm probably going to go with Wednesday night is going to be marketing, and then Sundays is going to be more about pressure washing, just so that way you can kind of know what it is, what's going to be coming up. And so with that, I hope everybody had a happy new year, and we are going to have a great 2024. And so, like I said, tonight, I'm going to just give you some tips and tricks to what can you do to better your Facebook or your Google. And if you have a Google and you want me to do your Google page, put it in the comment there, and I will bring your page up and I will overlook your page. So if there's a couple of you, I may look at 2 or 3. And so that way I'm not just showing somebody else's page, I'm actually showing your page. So that way you will be able to get, what some things that you can do to better your page. So with that, that's what we will be doing. And so with that, my book of the week. What is my book of the week? I am reading an old book. I'm listening to an old book. I've been swimming. I went swimming on Tuesday. I went swimming on Wednesday. Today, I'm going to not go swimming tomorrow because I have mentorship meeting in the morning, and I'm going to go swimming on Friday. So I've gotten back into my exercise stuff. Trying to eat right, trying not to eat crap. I know it's good, but that's not what I want to eat. And so I want to try to get back down. And so that's kind of where I am. So I see I got some people that I will look at your Google My Business, so that way we can show you what some tips and tricks you can do to be able to help you get more leads, right? Because in a pressure washing business, the goal is how many leads can we get? Free leads are the best leads. This takes time. I always tell you, it either takes time or money to get the phone to ring. And so this is one that it doesn't take a lot of money. There is some things that you can do for money, and I can show you, but it's not as much as it used to be. And so these are things that we will show you how you can get free leads, how you can grow your business so you can be successful. And so I already put out some videos this year. My goal is to do 2 videos with the 2 lives, so please watch those videos. It will, I don't know, it will help me out, it help you out, because I'm giving out you good information so you can learn. So with that, the book of the week, it's an old book I got on a rabbit trail from swimming because I've been doing it with my swimming earbuds. And so the book of the week is an old book, and it is How to Win Friends and Influence Others by Dale Carnegie. And again, this is an old book. I've never read this book, but it is a freaking amazing book. I'm not just saying that. I've had so many aha moments out of this book already, and I'm only on chapter 3. And so it's one of those that I started to read a long time ago. And so how I first started reading this book was, a lot of you may know Kurt Kempton. He's the owner of Responsibid. And so when I first started, he had just started Responsibid. He still had his window cleaning business even at this time. So he used to own a window cleaning business, and it was called 5-Star Window Cleaning. And so what he did for his employees is they had like a shirt that didn't have no stars on it, or a badge, I don't know. And if you did these things, you got a star. And so when you got 5 stars, that meant you did of them. And one of the stars was reading this book and giving a book report about this book. And it's Winning Friends and Influencing Others. And it is such a good book that I would highly recommend you to read this book. Again, it is one that like I said, this was one of the I think this was like star 4 for him. And so it's a way that you can, it helps you, it helps your employees. And so it is definitely something that it will help you in the end. So with that, that's my book of the week. It's been a good book so far. It talks about being positive, right? You know, I always talk about a positive mindset, and this is like being a positive in discipline and positive in everything. And it's such a great book. And Servant Softwash said it is a great book. And it's one of those books that you're like, when you grew up, you were like beaten and whatever. And then it's like, that doesn't, you know, he says in the book of, you know, do you get more out of a dog by giving him a treat or beating him? And so it's a good book to learn and to grow your business. All right. So we're going to look up some, we're going to look up who do we get up here first? I didn't even go and say who we got in here. So we got Miss Lindy out of Charlotte, North Carolina, Slacker. What's up, bro? How's it going, Jason? Spray Wash, Aqua Rent, Spray Wash. So we got a couple of the people that want to get their, I'm going to use this one right here. Maybe, can I not copy and paste that stupid thing? I hope I can copy and paste it, because otherwise I'm going to have to spell it out. But this is a good book, so that way you can do that. Let's see if I can. Nope. There we go. I was able to do it that way. All right. Aqua Rent. And here, let me share my screen so that way I can talk through what we are doing here. So we are going to go back here. And we are going to look for Aqua Rent, O'Fallon, Missouri, and see if it'll pull up the Google. So it does pull up the Google, and so we're going to look at a couple things. So we can see that he has some. So your Google My Business is not just about Google My Business, right? This is one part of it. Your website is one part of it, and your citations, right? Your citations is a part of it. And so we want to make sure our citations all line up with our Google My Business and our website. And so we want to make sure that that is all the same. Oh, so this is Mr. Dallas Roach out of there. So he took our Christmas light class. Him and his buddy came up and took his Christmas light class. And they both started. They got a pretty cool story. I need to bring him on live here. And so this is some things that we want to look at. So first off, we're going to go in here and we're going to look at if there's anything that may be missing or things that we can do. So one of the things that, just looking down through here, obviously we've got the hours in there, so that's good. He's got his service area right here. He's got 50 Google reviews, which is awesome. Questions and answers. He has no questions and answers. This is a good little thing that you can do, and you can put in there, you know, what's your service area? Do you service St. Louis? Do you service Illinois? Right? And you can put the answer for it. And so this is to give Google more information, and it's to give the customer good, easy way to do some questions. So your frequently asked questions is a good place to put in here of, hey, you know, how do you pressure? Do we use pressure? No, we don't use pressure. Pressure can damage, blah, blah, blah. And so we can put that as an answer and question in there. Now, this ain't something like it's like a huge thing that's going to make a big difference, but it can help make a big difference. And so these are some things that we want to be able to do. The other thing I would say, I don't know if this is only thing for the description. If it is, I would make sure that I would be adding more description. And the other thing is too, I don't see no Google post. Usually your Google posts are going to be down in this area, and I don't see that. I don't see no Google posts. So that tells me you're not doing Google posting. And so those are some things that we can do. So the other thing is I always like go look at our reviews, and you can like them. That helps them out. But I would tell you that we need to respond to our reviews. It's really good to respond to our reviews, whether they're 5-star or not. And so none of these have been responded to. So it is a good thing to come in here and respond to our reviews. And so I would respond to every one of these reviews. And you might say, Jason, what can I respond to a review? And so Patrick did a great job pressure washing my house. He is very polite, personable, and highly recommend this company. So you want to know what I do? Actually, I do two things. If you look at mine, I have an automatic, my AI automatically does it. But if you don't have that, what I've done in the past is you can come here and copy this. You can go to ChatGPT and you can say, write a response to this review. And then my computer was stupid. And then I can paste this, and then I can say, give over here, let it do my response, and you can say, thank you so much for taking the time to leave this excellent review. We're thrilled to hear that you had a great experience with Patrick, his pressure washing services. And so you could take that out of there, and his commitment to play. So whoever did the house would be what I would say. And professionalism and quality of work is something that we take great pride in. It's our customers like you that make our job wonderful. We look forward to working with you in the future. I wouldn't put the best regards. I would just leave it at this, right? And then I would copy this and paste this in here for my reviews. So that way I am getting my reviews in here. So that way it's going to help you keep getting more reviews. And so one thing I will tell you is reviews are huge. Reviews, because you want to get the review from their house, from their phone, because their IP address, it's GIS, it's tracked. They know exactly what part of the house it is. And so that's why it's so important. And once you start getting reviews in a certain area, you'll find out that you'll keep getting more and more jobs in that area. And so that is an important thing. Yes, you got 50, but we do need to respond to them. I always have people like them too. That's another thing. But those are some things that we can do for our reviews. Next is photos. I always like to look at the photos. And so I see this as an AI photo. I don't know how well it'll be, to be honest. Videos are good. I like when people are in them. So that way people can see that, the human that's there to do it. Even an up close shot of that, it would even be better. Again, you're cleaning gutters. Again, people love to watch people work. I know it's crazy, but people love to watch people work. And so these are good little nice videos with you in them. And so that's what it is. Just remember, don't just take pictures of dirty, crappy houses and stuff like that. Even if you clean a big house and it's clean, take a picture of it, right? And put your truck in front of it, with you in front of it, whatever. Because whatever you take pictures are going to do this. So obviously you're showing a dirty deck. Again, it looks amazing, but I would make sure that I would be taking a picture of a big house versus a crappy deck. And whenever you're doing deck cleaning like this here, you really want to start on one end and go all the way to the other end and not do this right here. Because when you come here to clean this section of it, you're going to leave overlapping marks. And then if they're ever going to stain it, you're going to see those overlapping marks. Just a little heads up there. Again, you can see, make sure that they know where you are. If you got like nice areas, different things, this is good, right? You're here. This is awesome. Hey, I can do big jobs. That's what that tells me. I can do poopy jobs. Oh, I meant I can do porta potty jobs. Right, big houses. I want to show that I can do big houses. I love doing big houses, and I don't even care if they're dirty. I just want to show that I can do big houses. You got a lot of photos, but I would still keep adding a lot more. You really want 100 photos in here is what you want. So that's something that you want to do. The other thing is, let's see, you don't have no post, so I would definitely look at getting post. And your service, there's services and products. I don't know if they're still down there. This changes. Here's the thing about this, guys. This changes a lot and a lot fast. And so these are some things that you have to think about when we're doing our Google My Business. Send to your phone. So this can send it to my phone. And we got that. All right. So we got that one. Now, here's some other things that affect our Google My Business. So this one here is saying that Fallon, we want to go check the website, and we want to look at the website. Now, you got to remember that, I don't know if I can do it this way or not, if it's going to work. You got to remember that 90% of the people are going to look at this here like this, right? This is how everybody is going to see your website. They are going to see it in mobile. And so you have to do the 30-second test of, hey, what do I do in 5 seconds or 2 seconds? If I don't know, then I'm probably not going to go with you. I'm going to go somewhere else. You always want to make sure you got a clickable phone number, because that is a very important thing. So you got here professional, residential, and commercial exterior cleaning. Honestly, I would put pressure washing. These are words that nobody knows, right? The only place you have power wash on here is you do have a power wash gun, but that don't mean everybody knows what that is. Power wash services. I would have something here with pressure washing, because when you do your Google My Business and you put the category, you did pressure washing, and so you don't have nothing on this page telling me about pressure washing. You have a photo of power wash, but that's all I have right now is a photo of power wash. I don't have nothing here that's pressure washing. I don't have nothing here that's pressure washing. Again, you got to remember that our customers are pressure washing. So our power washing is all the way down here. So that looks good. Got picture of you, which is good. Make sure that you got wherever you're cleaning at, which is good. I like the videos. Just be careful on some of your videos because they can slow it down. So sometimes I see that you got it in Vimeo, which that helps keep it faster. Good picture of you two. I know you need a haircut, and I'm just going to give you a hard time about it. We got our reviews on here so people can see. So that's kind of what that looks like. All right. We'll go to another one here. Who else wants to? I know I've got some more here. Who else? Spray and Shine. I think he did his. He was on it pretty quick. We'll do his here, maybe. Spray and Shine pressure washing. See if that'll go. I'm hoping somebody will got a good one here. Spray and Shine. See if this one comes up. It ain't gonna come up in Burlington, Kentucky. Where you out of? Spray and Shine. Shine of Cincinnati. I don't see a Spray and Shine. I don't know where you're located at. We'll do this one then. Servant Softwash. Servant Softwash is one we're going to do. He came to my class, I think, if I remember right. All right, Servant Softwash, Rocky Mountain pressure washing. See, he's got it in the, so this here is in the metadata, and so he's got Rocky Top pressure washing, right? His name is Softwash, but again, Softwash is shoot, a industry term, and so most people don't look us up as soft wash, right? They look us up as pressure washing. So Servant Soft Wash is Rocky Mountain's premier pressure washing and handling. And so I would bet that wherever my wonder why it didn't come up there. There. So this is his website. And so, again, it's not a nasty, dirty house. It's a big house, right? You want to, whatever your here is, making your property look brand new, schedule a consultant today with a pressure washing pro, right? You know what this is very quickly, and that's very important. If I break this down here to mobile, I still see pressure washing pro. That's what we want. We want to know what we do. It ain't about a house and showing them pressure washing, house washing, roof for cleaning, all of that. Talks about Rocky Top. Got a list of the areas that he serves. And then the other thing is this should take me to a page of this here. Now, I know who did this website because they all look the same, and they usually don't rank very well for most people. I'm just saying, not saying that yours doesn't, but I know for a fact most of these don't rank. So with that, you do want to make sure that your name is in here, the area where you service, what you do. The name of the page up here is Rocky Top, Rocky Mountain pressure washing up here. So those are some things that you also want. And then let's see if we can go back here and Google this so that way it will give us maps. Because otherwise that ain't good. Oh, I know why. It's probably got this down here in it. It's stupid. Let's see if that does it. There we go. That brought it up, I think. Did it bring it up? Servant pressure washing service based in Kathleen, Georgia. They offer premier pressure washing. Where is your Google My Business at? There's your Google My Business page. They've got his LinkedIn. Again, these are all things that have your name, address, phone number, your NAP. These are good things to have on there. YouTube videos are another thing you can do, which is good. Back patio is pressure wash summer. Usually, and put it in that location. Like if you're trying to find a that pressure washing page of that page, make it at that there too. Let me go up here to maps and see if I can find you in here. Is your maps not working? Search this area. There it is. I don't know why it wasn't coming up. So what's the Softwash LLC or ENC? So you got two of them with different phone numbers. This is somebody else. So here is the Servant Softwash. So he's got 172 5-star reviews. He's actually got his address. He's got on-site services. So if we click on it, let's see what all it gives us. And so he's got his shirt. He's got 311 photos. That's good. That's a lot. Let's see what the photos look like. Again, just dirty stuff. But he's got the nice yard sign in front of the nice house. That's good. Got his truck in the background. Got a nice looking rig. But he ain't got no photos of him. He's got photos of the truck, which looks amazing. Looks like got an air compressor up here and big tank, and got a pressure washer here, and got the chemical tank right here. So it's a nice looking rig. I used to have a service body just about like that. Got the good before and afters. There's one picture of the kid, and this probably gets a lot of views. That was in August because people get better views than just houses. So my biggest thing on these so far is pictures of you, because that actually does better. That way they know. But you do have a nice looking truck, so that helps, and it looks like you got nice shirts, which that helps. You got signs, that definitely helps. I do like pressure washing only on my sign. They usually do better, is what I've seen in the past. So if we go down through here, he's got his website there. Is that the same website I was on? Yep, it is. So he's got his website there. We got the reviews, so we're going to go check his reviews. Again, you can like them in here. You can also respond to them, and you haven't responded to your reviews. So you did respond to this one. Thank you for the stellar review. Try to talk a little bit about where it is and what it is instead of just that. It does help to give more words, because then when they're reading it. But you have responded to some, but you haven't responded to others. So, but at least you are responding to some. We go to the about. He's got on-site services, online estimates. They don't do online estimates. They only do that. Let's see. What else do we have here? Do you, your map activity. What's that? We're going to go find out. It might be my map activity. So we got his reviews here. And then we have the web search results about this data. So I'm not seeing, which I don't know if I'll see it on this page, the side of basic audit review, teleport, post audit view. Yeah, we'll see if you've done any post. Here we go. That's what I wanted. GMB everywhere. Shut up. Get out of here. Yep, he has done post, so that's good. He hadn't done them in a while, and I don't want you on there. GMB everywhere. Stay on this tab to continue processing. Crap. I don't want you on there. I want you gone. Go bye-bye. But yeah, so he is doing, you are doing the post. That helps out. Awesome. So right here is why I was talking about the categories right here. Your number one category is pressure washing services. And that's why on his website, if we go back over here to his website, it's the number one thing is pressure washing services, right? Or pressure washing pro, which is a good thing to do. And it just makes things a lot better that way. But yeah, so that's how that works. So again, you want your website and you want your everything to line up together. You want reviews. Reviews are really good. Photos are really good. Photos of you are even better, not just stock photos. And then getting reviews, doing post. And when you do your post, try to post, like if you have a page of Cincinnati is a big city, but a small suburb that is outside of a big city, and you're trying to get a pin in that location, or more reviews, so that way it comes in. So you want to talk about that city pressure washing, and you want to do a post on it a couple times too, so that way it's driving the algorithm to know what you are doing down in that area. And so those are some things that you want to do. We primarily do trash bin cleaning, but offer Softwash. Newbie here from North Carolina, or New York City. New York City. Dallas and Patrick. Hi, folks. Hope everyone is doing great and a great start to the new year. Mr. Sean from Newfoundland. Stephen. Georgia. Servant, Softwash, Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Foresee need to post on Google. We haven't. Yes, that can help. Not going to say it's going to be amazing, but it can help. Responding to your own reviews is Google brownie points. Make Google more active. And all you're doing is, it's kind of like F-Bomb said, is you're just putting more information into into Google, and Google likes when you're touching it and massaging it and all that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for your time update, Mr. Dallas. I have 600 pictures on my Google. Waiting to reinstate my Google, been quite crazy. And so this is something that if you move, and so I'm actually dealing with this right now, and it's not fun. It is never fun when you got to do it. And so you actually got to do a video on your phone, and you can't be no more than 5 minutes. It needs to be 1 to 2 minutes. And like you have to go film the street that you're on, hurry up and go film the door that you're unlocking, and like showing business cards and stuff. And so if you haven't gotten your Google, and the only reason why I know is I do my CPA's Google My Business, and they just moved, and now I gotta go fix it, and I don't like fixing it. Waiting on Mr. Fletcher. How are you doing? See, you're never too old to learn. Mr. Big Time George Yost. How you doing, sir? Softwash should be in. Let's see. Cute little truck. That was a cute little truck, wasn't it? Hey, guys. Mr. Big Rob. Hey, Jason, running late. Well, I was too, so no big deal. Just leased a storage facility for Christmas lights. Saw where DJ paid $300 a month for a 10 by 20. I only pay $100. That's because you're in Cleveland, Tennessee, and there ain't nobody down there. I don't know. It's a pretty big area here, and we got a lot of people, so it just drives the cost up. So $100 a month is awesome, because that's only $1,200 a year to store all that stuff. So that's great. I got 4 washes all ready for this year to get scheduled. Sweet. Well, as warm as it is, I was having this conversation with DJ. When it's this warm, it's not a bad thing. In fact, it's a good thing. And you might say, why is it a good thing to be warm? Well, guess what grows when it's warm? Guess what doesn't grow when it's warm? Mold doesn't, or algae doesn't grow when it's cold, right? When it's freezing 5 degrees outside. And so it'll be good for the mold. Will be growing really good and green this year. Thanks for looking over the GMB. I will get some pics of me on there soon. I will ensure to respond to all the reviews. Yep. How do you get my Google account to work? So you need to make sure that your Google name is exactly whatever your business name is. If you don't have that, make sure it's a DBA, or you have a DBA that goes along with your business name. It can't be at a post office. It can't be at a virtual post office. It can't be any of those places. It does need to be it really needs to be at a commercial places. Houses are a lot harder to do, and you can get them at a residential, but it takes a little bit more to get them done for your Google there. And so some things that you can do to make this happen is, I've got to shut some things down here because I got stuff going nuts. So some other things that you can do once you get that going, you will have to do a video. Again, you have to do a video of your street. Sometimes you can do a video of your equipment, the business card, your shirt, all of that kind of stuff to do your video. I get several calls a day saying they are from Google, stating that my GMB is not verified, but it is. Does anyone else get those phone calls, and are they legit? Yep, you will get those phone calls. Big Rob, I get these calls, I just hang up. Those are the people that are trying to sell you third-party Google account management and pay a monthly fee. You don't need them, and they are 100% Google accountant or work for Google, not Google. Yes, I agree. So, I know tonight that's kind of where I'm at. I hope that helps you out a little bit, at least, that you can take that information and go take action, right? If you just sit here and listen to me and don't take action, nothing happens. If you go and take actions, it will definitely make it happen. And so if you're a home-based operation, you will also do a service area. You will have to put your address in. You do have to verify it, and then it'll make you go to a service area. And so it'll just be the service area, like that first one I did on there of Dallas, or it's not of Dallas, it's of St. Louis, and it'll have a triangle around around that. So that's how that will work. Again, if there is anything that I need to do more videos of, I would love to hear some input. If you want to see different people on, I would love to know who you would love to have on, and we can bring people on and help you. I do plan on bringing more people on. I just haven't here lately because I knew with the holidays it's crazy, and crazy, and so that's why I haven't brought nobody on. But if you know anybody that I should bring in, let me know. Message me. You can text the word King, and that lets me know whenever I go live. Now, tonight I didn't send the text out because I was already running late. But if you text the word 859-696-1101 King, it will, I know most of the time I will send a text saying I'm going live. But if you know somebody that I should have on, you can text me this number also of who I should just put, hey, you should have this person on, or you should talk about this. I love when sometimes you will be surprised that I will be texting you back. I actually had someone asking about websites today, and he said, would you give me a call? And I called him today, and he's like, is this Jason Garman? He didn't know who I was at first, so it was kind of funny. But it was pretty awesome. So when I hit $100,000, I want to be on. Well, hurry up and get there, dude. Thoroughly enjoy the takedowns. I can do some more. I've got some more video bunch of videos that I did of takedown, and I'm going to try to put together some. Can you bring on Wash Boss? I have no idea who that is. Don't know who that is. You will hit $100,000, Big Rob. What do you think about self-quoting and What do you think about self-quoting and self-scheduling for customers? I think Responsibid does this very well. And I don't know so much about the scheduling. I do love Responsibid. In fact, if you go to kingofpressurewash.com and go to my resource page, I have Responsibid on there. I use them a lot myself. It gives the 3 packages. Again, that's a way that if you're not doing packages, you should be doing packages. But again, if you go to kingofpressurewash.com up there, and then you go to resources, you'll find it at the resource page. And that's something that I would highly recommend that you do. I don't know if this one here is it all pressure. I don't know if that one still works or not. I would do King of Pressure Wash. I know the resource page still works. Big Rob, he's praying that he's gonna get there. Hey Jason, will I my GMB not have website in my URL? Somebody's already texting me messages. Maybe if I can hit. If you do send me a text like that, make sure that you are sending me your name so I know who you are. Maybe if I can hit 500,000, I might ask to be on there. Come on. What's up, dude? What's up, Facebook user? What do you think about the M5 Twist? It's a good tool. I never used it much. My guys never liked it. When I was pressure washing, the M5 Twist wasn't out much. But with my guys, they liked the J-Rod better than the M5 Twist. One thing that I have concerned about the M5 Twist, and the only reason why I have concerned about it, because I had to do 2 fixers of it, is a lot of times you'll turn it to go high, and then you'll start rinsing down, and you won't fan it back out, and you'll pencil the house. And I've fixed 2 of my guys, because I did have one guy that liked the M5 Twist, and I had to fix 2 of the pencil of the house. I had to go get the old brush and the old gutter butter and start hand scrubbing that baby, and that ain't no fun. But some people love the M5 daily, right? It's what you do. You know, I used to never push the roof pumps, the gas pumps. They're nice. DJ has it. It's definitely faster than, I mean, I'd say it's faster than pressure washing. Now, what I will also say is the reason why I kept everything downstreaming is I didn't have to worry about my employees burning up everything. You know, if you have a gas pump, roof pump, and somebody turns the knob just a little too much, next thing you know, you got everything nuked. And I mean nuked, like dead. And so you got to be careful with it. Catching the tail end, what's going on? Mr. Kentucky Wash, how you doing, sir? Never washed with anything but the M5 twist. I tell you what I also used is the little the $10 one that I've done it with that also. Got on late, but liked the video you're going over the GMB. Yep, I did go over GMB, and so that is something that I did. But that's where I'm at. So, what is, I want to hear before I jump off. I know I'll run a little later, but what's your all's goal for 2024? You know, I'm a big proponent of write it down. You know, this book here, right? Think and Grow Rich, right? You got to believe in yourself. You got to think about it. You got to do it. And, you know, this is something that, what is your goal for 2024? Is your goal for 2024 50,000? Is your goal for 2024 100,000? Is your goal 500,000? Is your goal a million? Right? And have you written it down? Actually write it down on paper and say, hey, my goal is $100,000, right? 100,000 K, and I see this every day, right? Big Rob should have it all across his forehead. $100,000. So that every time he looks in the mirror, he's going to see $100,000. And guess what? I bet he would get there if he did it. It does help you out a lot when you're doing that. What's your thoughts on the booster pumps? Looking to get more volume than a 12 volt. So I wouldn't do a booster pump. I would do the gas roof pump. The booster pumps, they have all kind of issues, and either one, you got a lot more expense. So DJ just put the gas roof pump on it, or the gas pump on it, and he did the mixer valves, and he did the remote through Midwest. So he bought everything through Midwest out of Indianapolis, and it ended up being almost $6,000. So it's not cheap. That's the thing about it too. It's not cheap. And so, you know, they do have issues, like anything has issues, but it does work good and it works fast. So he actually house washes with it and everything. He won't pull off a pressure washer unless he's doing the concrete, because you're able to move pretty fast. That it's a lot more. It actually shoots more. It'll shoot further than its 10 gallon a minute shoots. So it does have a lot of giddy up and go. Hey Jason, my GMB will not save my website to it, but it shows it there on my end. Any idea how to fix it? No. That's weird. If it's showing it on your end and not showing it there, I don't know why. And here's the other thing that I'm going to say too. Here's the other thing I'm going to say about that too. On your GMB, don't mess with the phone number. If you've got this thing done, don't mess with the address. Don't mess with the name. You do it, it can get denied or rejected, whatever it is, non-verified, and then it's a pain in the butt to get it. Looking forward to seeing you speak at the PWMCA in Kissimmee next month. I'm looking to see you. So I am going to be down at the PWMCA speaking down there. I'm one of the speakers in Florida, so I will be in Florida. I'm actually got a long week that week. I'm going to California and doing some training for myself. And then I'm flying straight to Florida, to Orlando, and then I'll be there. So I'm coming off of I'll be wore out. And then I'm flying home Friday night. The EDDM feature for UPS really shows you what neighborhoods have some money, what's the average income we should look for. I would look for what's the high income. I would probably go and find 10 to 20 highest income areas, and then that would tell me where my average is, right? That would tell me where I want to shoot for. And the other thing I would tell you too is if you're already a pressure washer and you've done business, where are your jobs at compared to that, right? And where are they at in that income range? Because there is an income you get too high and you won't get no business there either. I'm trying to get 50,000 in my second year. Where are you located at? Put more signs out. My goal for 2024 is 250,000 with 155 star reviews. And here's the thing, guys. I'm going to talk about this because I like Brian. Brian came to one of my classes. He was one of my first classes. He wasn't one of my very first, but he was in the very beginning classes of when I did it, when I started putting classes on. Probably, I don't know, I think it was 2018, 19-ish. I think, might have been 2020, I don't know. And so Brian is old, and I like to give him a hard time. Brian is like 62, 3 years old. And so he just started when he was like 50 some 60s years old. And so the thing that I love about Brian is he's in my membership. He's joined membership. He joins Monday Night Lives and does, but he takes action, right? And so the good thing about Brian is, you know, a lot of you guys, when I say, hey, will you do a Facebook Live? And you're like, hell no, I ain't doing no Facebook Live. Are you crazy? And you know what I see? Brian doing Facebook Lives, right? And he's doing video, and he's doing things. And so that's what is really cool. And it's back to, you're never too old to start. You're never too young to start. You know, if you have those self-limiting beliefs, you need to read the book, The Magic of Thinking Big, because it talks about that. And so that's the thing that's really cool about Brian. I had a booster Softwash pump a long time ago, and it was broken more times than I could get it to use. And I have a generator taking up more space. Yep. I do have it written down. I will get there 2024, baby. Just finished $100 million leads and mind shift. Changes the way I look at the things big time. I told you it would. Mind Shift is a really crazy book. It's a really good book. I honestly haven't even read $100 Million Lead yet. I've been procrastinating about it. So you are in Beaufort, South Carolina. I don't even know where that's at. Beaufort, South Carolina. Where's that at? Let me see. I'm going to go see where it is. Beaufort, South Carolina. So Beaufort, South Carolina, you're on the ocean, or on a big bay. Oh, you're down by Hilton Head. There should be no reason you can't get more than $50,000 out of that area. You got Charleston north of you, and you got Hilton Head is what looks like you're kind of close to. So there is definitely plenty of money in that area. What I would tell you is you need to raise your prices. That is something that I would definitely tell you. And I know that's probably not something that you want to hear, but that's what you need to do. There's no reason in that area where you are that you couldn't get over $100,000. And I would tell you to put signs out and put lots of them out. Signs work. I don't care what anybody says, signs work. You know, I was talking to a good friend of mine, and he was talking about his business, and he's down a little bit this year, but his down was because of weather, and he owns a car wash business. And so I still think people are spending money, and so I know a lot of people do other things. I got you. So you do landscaping also. So you definitely need to raise your prices, and I know that's a hard thing to think about, but that's something that, because landscapers don't think you can make that kind of money doing pressure washing, but you can. And I'm not being mean or hateful. I'm just telling you the truth of what I've seen. My goal is to do 200 jobs this year versus my 50 jobs last year. I wonder what I'll make. Signs work. I don't just say sign. And keep it simple. Pressure washing phone number. That's it. You don't need nothing else on them. Pressure washing phone number. That's it. And you'll watch your phone ring. What would you charge per square foot for house washing in New York City? I'd charge probably 30 to 40 cents a square foot is what I would charge. Signs do work. I know they work. I would at least be 25 cents a square foot at starting. Because here's the thing. If you're not making money up there, you might as well not work because everything's so freaking expensive up there. Bandit signs in Texas cities are illegal. Do you all just don't mind them? Well, that's up to you. I put them out and let them call me and then I'll deal with it. But other than that, I know I was kind of a last minute getting on here. I was a little late, but I hope you all have an amazing week. And again, if you want to check out King of Pressure Wash, I have everything and I'm going to be adding more and more to it. I am going to be traveling a little bit. I do have some dates that will be coming in-person trainings. So I do in-person trainings. I'm going to have one coming up in Oregon, in Portland, Oregon. So you Northwest guys, I'm going to team up with Tim over there with Expert Power Wash Store, I believe it is, or Expert Power Wash. And we're going to be doing a pressure washing and Christmas light class in Oregon. Yeah, I believe it's in April. I don't think it's in March. I think it's in April. So I will be having the dates coming out pretty soon. So that's definitely what I would be doing. What do you think I could make around Atlanta, Georgia area? You can make as much as you want. I got a kid there making almost $3 million in pressure washing. So you can do whatever you want in that area. He's in north of Atlanta, so is where he's at. How long would you guarantee roof washes? Depends. Are you up here or are you down south? If you're up here in my area and you're doing shingle roofs, you're about 3 to 5 years, but I will guarantee it for 3 years. No problem. And then I would maybe even go 5, but 3 for sure. So thankful for your support and information. I am so thankful that you all came and listened to me tonight and watched my video. I appreciate it a lot. I really do and do. And so that's what makes me keep coming back on. But other than that, I hope you all have an amazing night and we'll see you all later.